Fair. Did Elon Musk give Bronny James some kind of futuristic, invisible Tesla bulletproof vest and helmet? Because since this kid has been drafted by the Lakers as the 55th pick, you can't tell me this kid has taken more shots than Trump and Kamala combined. The comments on Bronny, they've been diabolical, fam. But are they justified is the question, right? That's the real question. Because on the flip side, you got kids who ain't spilled blood, who have spilled sweat, who have spilled tears on the court. Athletes whose families have sacrificed everything, hoping their child can make it to the league and rise out of poverty. Everything's on the line. Now, who's right? Who's wrong? Is it fair or is it foul? Do you blame LeBron? Do you blame Bronny? Do you blame the Lakers? Or do you blame them all? Because at the end of it, right, and I say Bronny for the simple fact that he's chasing his dream, but he also gets it. Is it really his dream or is it his father's dream? Do you blame a kid like Quincy Olivari for not being better? Quit complaining about, or we shouldn't feel sorry for him. It is what it is. You should have been better. If you were better, you wouldn't be in this position. You would have got drafted as the first pick. Or is this really a battle between the haves and the have-nots? Like everything else in the world. See, the haves, the people who have, they're scared to death to go back to not having. So they'll do anything to avoid that life. Is that LeBron's thought process with his son? Listen, where did LeBron come from? How did he grow up, moving from house to house, etc., etc.? You think he want to go back to that? You think he want his sons or his family to experience that? So do you blame him for having the power and using it? What's the use of having power and you can't use it? Now, on the other end of it, right, you got the people who don't have, who will do almost anything to escape the slums of life, right? For those of us struggling, fighting to get above the poverty line, are we so buried in struggle that we can't see or understand the main point of running a business, which the Lakers are, is to make a profit? Huh? Are we that blind? Now listen, Bronny James, his name already carries weight because of his dad. Legacy, because of his dad. And privilege, because of his dad. But in this high-stakes world of professional basketball, where if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense, his last name grants him an unfair advantage. Period. It is what it is. And while Bronny's path was paved, or is paved with luxuries of his father's success, on the other side of it, there's another story. One of grit, one of struggle, and one of relentless pursuit. Quincy Olivari, this kid is playing out of his mind. And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. He's putting up numbers. Okay? Now, I don't know him personally. I don't know his background story. But I could almost bet he comes from humble beginnings, and his journey to the NBA was driven by not just dreams, but by necessity, right? He's fighting for a chance to support his family, to change their lives, to change their legacy. Every game, every shot, every moment on the court is a battle for survival. And then there's Bronny, who's been blessed with opportunities that we can only dream of. All right. Now, the critics argue that with spot in the on the Lakers, it wasn't earned; it was given. Nepotism at its finest. That's what they say. Bronny doesn't need this. His future's secure, whether he dominates or falters. Who cares? Right. Exactly. But what about Quincy? He's the underdog. He's the player who's giving everything for a shot at his dreams. Yet, his path is being blocked by the shadows of privilege. The frustration must be insane. Because I know if I bust my eyes, was struggling to get in the spot, and I can see that I was putting in crazy work and giving these dudes crazy work. And then Bronny, who everybody is fawning off, is the one that they're cheering, is the one that they're pushing. I would be out my mind. Right? That sting would be insane. All right. Now just imagine all of the dudes, the grown men, everybody that has to play against him. They coming for his neck. That's a fact, because I know if it was me, oh man, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. I'm trying to dunk his entire body into the basket. Period. You see, this is more than just basketball. All right. It's a story of inequity, of an underdog fighting against the odds, overshadowed by the glare of a legacy that he could never match. Right? And Quincy's story resonates with all of us who have struggled, who have faced insurmountable obstacles just to get a fair shot. Am I right? Look, Bronny may sell tickets and bring in profits, but it's coming at what cost? The sidelining of talent, the overlooking of hard work and dedication, and then the Lakers have the audacity to cry about not having enough help. Really? Right now, you know what it's all about? It's a harsh reality in a world driven by profit margins and marketability. From the fans' perspective, the anger and frustration are understandable. They root for the underdog. We root for the one who grinds every day for a shot at greatness. Period. But there's another part of this. Let's pivot to the view from Lakers owners and general managers. All right? For them, it's not just about the game. It's about the bottom line. As a business owner, what do you expect, right? The Lakers are business. And in business, success is not measured in emotions. It's not measured in how you feel, how I feel, how the dog feels. It's measured in profits, fam. Period. Bronny's presence and all his attention, it's not about performance. They could give a damn about performance. It's about business acumen. The Lakers, they're thriving on a surge of ticket sales and merchandise sales. Packed stadiums, sold out jerseys. It's clear, just like LeBron, Bronny draws the crowd. All right? Who was thinking about the Lakers G League team? Nobody. Until Bronny went down to the G League. Cameras, AD showed up, LeBron, the wife, the family. Like it was an event, like the decision. The media coverage has skyrocketed. It's driving revenue and it's keeping the Lakers in the spotlight. If I'm an owner, I'm loving it. Are you kidding me? I could care less what any of you little turds think. Right? For the owners and GMs, Bronny represents a golden ticket, a chance to capitalize on a legacy, a chance to draw in the fans, and a chance to ensure financial stability. That's it. It's about maximizing profitability and securing the future of the franchise. That's it. To them, Bronny's presence is a strategic move, a way to boost the brand and ensure the Lakers' continued success. That's it. It's a calculated decision that balances the scales of business and sport. But back at the ranch, the underdog plight continues, right? Quincy Olivari fights on, driven by the sheer necessity of survival and the burning desire to prove himself. His story is the one of many of us, of perseverance and unyielding determination. So, where do we stand now? Right? Are we willing to overlook the underdog struggle for the sake of business? Are you willing to do that? Or are you going to stand by those who fight with every ounce of their being for a dream that wasn't handed to them on a silver platter. This is a real story, right? And basically it comes down to privilege versus perseverance, of legacy versus hard-earned opportunity, period. So get in the comments, man. Please turn all the way up. Is this the price we're willing to pay? And before you go on your way out, do me a favor. It really, really helps the channel. It doesn't take you anything to do. Just hit the like button. That's it. It's free. And it helps promote the channel. It does us wonders. Listen, I appreciate you all. Thank you for the support. And thank you for taking the time to chop it up with me. All right? Make sure you subscribe too if you want to be first to get our new content that comes out. In your face hoops. Till the next video, be safe. And of course, God bless.